Perpetual inventory. This is the ability to manage receipts, adjustments, verify records, and print the inventory report. And I'll explain the perpetual inventory report. So it's the access to the inventory pop-up is based on user role. And when the user with access, with the ability to either adjust or receive or verify, you have to have one of those three abilities. Then you're going to see this inventory link on the medication administration page. Then you're going to select inventory, and you're going to see the medications for this client where we're tracking a perpetual inventory. Doesn't have to be all the medications. It could be all the medications. It's up to you. I want to change my example here. I've got a better example. So here's Zane's medications that we're tracking, okay? So if I wish to receive inventory, let's say I got a delivery, I would select it. I would say I received however many I received after I counted them. I would click receive, and the system is going to automatically assume I want to add it to in use. If I don't want to add it to in use and I want to add it to overstock, I'll add it to overstock by putting it in this box, okay? And just click save. So now I have 90 total, 30 in overstock and 30 in use. If I wish at any point in time, I wish to adjust the inventory. Let's say, for example, I want to transfer 10 of those out of overstock and put them into in use, okay? So I could say I want to take 10 out of overstock, which would reduce it to 20, and put it into in use, which would make this 70. I have to put in a note, and I will save it, okay? And you can see that that's just what happened. And a detail record has been generated. If at any point in time, well, I'm going to look at adjustment again. We could also just say, for example, we needed to do an adjustment out of in use. Let's say I want to adjust in use because somebody reported that they dropped a pill and it was destroyed. Whatever, okay? That will be a detail adjustment. And now we're down to 69, okay? There's another video about counting and charting that you can watch, but this is the receipts and the adjustments. So I'm either going to adjust in use or adjust overstock, or I'm going to transfer something from overstock to in use, or I'm going to transfer something from in use to overstock. The system will keep track of any new balance if we're just adjusting one or the other. And if we're transferring, obviously the total count has to remain the same. We're just going to change which bucket those items are in. We also have an ability to periodically verify. So let's, for example, at the end of the week, the house supervisor goes through, checks, runs the inventory reports, verifies that everything is correct, and then states that they wish to verify. All they're going to do is they're going to be able to select this top with the check mark here, and it'll select everything. If there is something that they're not ready to verify at this point, they need to dig a little deeper, they could deselect that one and then just click verify. Okay, the verification record was generated. Since I brought up the inventory report, I'm going to run that for you and explain it to you. To run the inventory report, just select inventory. And you can pick any date from and to, You can pick any location. You can pick all clients at the location or a specific client at the location. You can select a single client if you wish. You can select a single medication if you wish, or all medications if you wish, okay? So we'll just take all medications for Zane and we're gonna click, and then you also can say, I only want counts, because if you watch the other video, you know that staff can count medications as they give it, or whenever that you just want to do a count, like the beginning of a shift and the end of a shift, as an example. So I'm going to click Show Report. I'm going to open it. And this is what we are looking at here, is the detailed perpetual inventory report. So every transaction that affected the medication, whether it's a verify, whether it's a count, whether it was administered or charted, and if it had been charted as, refused, then no inventory would have been removed from the inventory. But you're going to see every transaction that affects the medication. So there's the receipt, then I moved, I had a typo, I received some more, I did adjusted in use, I destroyed a dose, there was a verification, there was a charting as prescribed, so it removed half a tablet, so we're down to 58. So it's just this total will be should be perpetually the number that you actually have if staff is charting. Okay, so that is the inventory report. There's more detail in the printed inventory document if you need it.